Oh, little update. So we're going to talk about the call center. We're going to talk about my relationship. We're going to talk about God, just what's happened over the past couple of days. I've been seeing this girl that I'm just so confused. Like I don't, you know, it's such a traumatic attachment. Um, I have my trauma, she has her trauma, and that's exactly why we're attached to each other. I'm learning a lot about attachment styles, and so I have an attachment coach that I meet with once a week, and then I'm learning a lot about myself from that. I'm learning a lot about why I've suffered for so long from therapy. So I have a therapist as well. I like it, despite Alex Ramosie's views, because like he hates therapists. It's really helped me. So, which is funny. That's a thing about me. I'll find somebody and like listen to them. Exactly. Like I'll like become them. If they're like fuck therapists, I'm like fuck therapists. But therapy has been a heaven sent for me. It's given me a new life, 100%. But yeah, so we'll start with the call center. I'm building a solar company, and I joined this program, and I've been working with this coach who is allowing me to work in her call center so that I can learn how to build my own. Right, so I'm building my own. I actually haven't been building my own. I've just been working for hers. I've been procrastinating it big time. I do have some callers that I got from my previous coaching, and that's just too sporadic, though. It's too inconsistent. Um, so, but anyways, she talks to people a certain way, and I just don't like it. So I left. Um, but as you saw in the previous video, I started ads. Thank God. I was been getting super fucking anxious. It's been fucking insane. Oh my God. Garrett just said, live in PR. Bro, I will totally do that, bro. Sorry. One of my coaches just said, live in PR with me, 24/7 training. I would love to do that. But sorry. So that's one thing. But one thing that's really been just fucking me up is this relationship that I have with this girl. And I just don't know if it's love. I don't, because she would hate hearing that, but it's just like, is it the trauma speaking? And then I have my therapist say, well, is it your trauma speaking? Because I'm saying she doesn't love me, and she's saying she does, and he completely fucked my mind. Because I was like, that's just her trauma speaking. She doesn't really love me, and he goes, well, is that your trauma speaking that she doesn't really love you when you said that? And I was like, fucking, my brain just fucking exploded on the call. I wish it was recorded and I could clip it and show you guys. I was like, blah. But yeah, um, yeah, I just have really a bad abandonment issues. And so I'm an anxious preoccupied. She's a fearful avoidant, and mm, it's very hard to feel loved by each other for both parties. Um, like she tries so hard to love me, and I try so hard to love her, and it's really weird. It's like how can there be an existence where people try so hard to love each other but don't feel loved? It's like it seems evil to me. It seems like cruel. Like it seems unfair. I'm just in my feelings. That's why. um, but so we went no contact last week. She texted me and she said she missed me, and I was like, fuck, like I missed her so much. And then I thought she was being selfish because I thought she wasn't taking my experience into play, because I was miserable in the relationship, not the whole time, but when I was triggered, I was miserable, and she was triggered, she was miserable. And when we go no contact, I love it because I now no longer have the option of being abandoned by someone. So it makes me feel very safe. She hates it. And I hate it too, but it's just different for us. The longer that time goes on, the more I move on, the more she starts to feel her love for me. At least that's what I think from her attachment style, what fearful avoidance do. And man, she reached out to me again on Saturday, and it was the worst in terms of my trauma response. It was just thinking about it like drains me. It's like fuck. And I just got off a fucking therapy call. Like holy shit, I just felt so fucking drained this past week. I've actually taken off work the past 2 days, and it's like my ego is scared because I don't want to be perceived as that. But it's like I feel so drained, like so like empty, so like depressed. And I've been taking very deep rest the past couple of days. Depressed, deep rest. I saw Jim Carrey say that. I love Jim Carrey, by the way, and Mike Tyson. Very, very wise guys, in my opinion. At least that's the way they come off. Anyways, and yeah, that's pretty much my update. Just scared that she's gonna find someone better, and that's my wound. But then I also want to move on. It's like really weird. It's like, so I'm just documenting this because I'm excited to see my transformation in like 6 weeks, in 12 weeks, and 24 weeks. And I had a conversation with a very good friend of mine because I've been fasting and in sales for about 10, 11 years each, and to see the progress that I've made over that has been amazing. And it's like I have this mental image of what 10 years of progress looks like now. And I've just applied what I've done with fasting and sales in 10 years. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm so excited to be the person I'm going to be 10 years from now. Like, just attachment wise, because I love women. Like, I like closing a deal is great. Like, having friends is great. Like experiencing achievement. But there's just something very, I don't know the right word, but there's something about a woman's love. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Christmas morning, It's like sunlight on your skin. It's God. Yeah, it's like a good night's rest. It's like, it's yeah. Yeah. When a woman loves you, it's just great. In my opinion, I think there is not a better feeling on planet Earth. Yeah. So yeah, it's scary. It's scary too, because it's like, what if she moves on, and then, yeah, it's just my wound talking. It was really cool. There's a coach inside the program, and he said, the attachment style program, and personal development school, by the way, it's fucking amazing. If you are having problems in your relationships, in your life, like look into. I actually just read an article about because I was really curious because I'm very addiction based. My personality is very, very addiction based, or excuse me, my attachment style. So I looked up anxious preoccupied addiction, and I found this article about substance abuse with anxious preoccupieds in all the attachment styles, and I was like, holy fuck, like. I'm just so grateful that this exists, that I exist during this time when there are attachment style coaches. There are attachment style programs and courses and things that I can invest in to learn to move myself towards being more healed. And it's just like, I'm so thankful for that. It scares me to think like, what if I was born like 100 years ago? I would just have like shitty relationships my whole life, It's like, fuck, that would suck. But I'm just super grateful for that. So for anyone who's struggling, Personal Development School by Thais Gibson has been absolutely amazing. I'm not affiliated with the program in any way, But it's brought so much clarity to my life. It's brought so much more awareness to my life. And they have courses that you can go through. They have webinars that you can attend. They have coaching that you can purchase, and it's just like I'm doing all of it because I'm like fuck this attachment style, bro. Shit sucks. But yeah. So, yeah. So I'm excited to see what the Paul looks like, a year from now, 10 years from now, the relationships he has, the health of the relationships that he has, the love, the harmony, the peace, the cohesiveness, the bonding, the love, the partnership, the cooperation, the getting along of the meeting of the minds of another person, the chemistry, the compatibility, the fit, it's like, I just love women, it's like, there's so many like red pill things, like where it's like, oh, men need, or women need men and men don't need women. It's like, I think we need each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with needing a woman, I to a healthy degree, but it's like, I came from a woman, so, we all did. I fucking said that like I was the only one. It's like, no, we all came from women. So yeah, I just love women. It's making me think about the girl that it's not really working out with right now, in like all the good times, and it's like, fuck, but yeah. So, yeah, but that's kind of what's been going on. I feel like I've just completely took a left turn with what I was going to talk about, because I just fell in love with, love, when I came on here to talk about all the bad shit. But yeah, we'll just fucking end it there. I was just fucking rambling.